So it may be a hard truth. Hope is not a strategy. If that's what you're banking on, if your verbiage is reinforcing that, let this be a wake-up call. There are better ways to look at things. My name is Marcell Hansen, and you're listening to Small Habits, Big Changes. Let's dive in. The power is in perspective here. And this is why I've always thought that was a superpower of mine. I hope that you think it's a superpower for you as well, because every one of us has a very unique perspective. I always look at it like, is my perspective a beneficial one? What comes of it? Is it positive? Does it promote optimism? Does it help empower other people? What is it, right? My sister texted, I have a couple sisters. My other sister texted the other day and said, I hope I see you soon. And I said, aren't you coming through town on your Alaskan cruise? So you'll be here and you have about a 4-hour stopover. So we'll have dinner and you can come see my place and visit. And she replied, yeah, that's when I hope to see you. To which I replied back, hope is not a strategy. The intention, the plan is that we are going to see each other. And she did a quick reframe, which is great, made a little revision and said, yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you then. To which I replied, reframing saves lives, which it really does. So I got a kick out of that because hope not being a strategy has been something that's been rolling around in my head for a few days here. And I keep hearing it. And it goes along with the discussion from last episode regarding aligning your language with your thoughts, your beliefs, and therefore your actions are dictated by that. They're all in symmetry. They all are congruent. And it's just a very fluid and inflow way to be. If you're struggling with something you're doing, or you catch yourself saying something that you know is not the ultimate truth or is not authentic to you, take a minute, pause, journal it out, whatever you need to do, bring it to a therapy session, but look at what that language is telling you if you catch yourself saying something, because it is revealing to you possibly the subconscious and maybe automatic beliefs that you've been carrying around that are old. They need renewing. They need a personal makeover of those thoughts. And if you see yourself doing something, you recognize an action like, what am I doing that for? And you kind of are snapped into that reality. Take a look at that. Does that action align with what you believe your identity, yourself to be? Because if it doesn't, then I invite you to look at altering that, removing it. Just like you would get rid of a pair of socks that have holes in it that are no longer serving you for warmth or comfort. Maybe like you would throw out some old veggies in your refrigerator that might have gone bad. They might have gone off. Broccoli might have been in there just a few too many days long. You get rid of it. It's like maybe every spring you have a spring cleaning. Maybe you donate an older pair of shoes you haven't worn in 2 years, or that jacket that just doesn't fit quite right. Maybe it's a pair of jeans that you just simply cannot get on anymore and you're ready to let go of them. We do this kind of recycling all the time with the things around us. It becomes increasingly more difficult when it needs to be a person around us that we need to cut ties from, that's just toxic or negative and is dragging us down regardless of what we do. Can love them and kindly set a boundary that doesn't involve so much interaction with them. Our language is another thing. We can clean it up. We have the capability of recognizing its truth or its falsity and altering it to be congruent with what we believe. We have that option with our beliefs and what we're saying too, to make sure that these things are aligning with our actions. We want what we think, what we say, and what we do to all align. That is where we become authentic. That is how we practice authenticity. Hope is not a strategy. Language does have extreme power. And more importantly, the language that we're using in ourself, to emphasize that further, it is essential for your success. Nobody gets to the pinnacle, to earn what they want, to look how they want, feel great, and have really fulfilling relationships and peace of mind and wellness by beating themselves up all the time. They may get one of those categories, but it's a hard row to hoe. It was Tony Robbins who said, quickest way, best way to change your state is to change your physiology. If you're feeling down, stand up, stick your chest out, your chin out, eyes straight ahead. Give yourself that power stance, kind of like a Wonder Woman or a Superman. If you're feeling low, you can put your favorite song on, dance to your favorite song. I really want to encourage all of you in 2023 to look seriously at the consistency of your self-care. I know many of you out there might get your nails done, you might get massages, you might go to acupuncture, might have a spa day, maybe with the girls, or maybe the guys, you go and you hit a round of 18, something really relaxing, you get the cart, got a few brewskis, enjoying yourself. That's not what I'm talking about. Those are important for bonding, for relationships, I think, to connect over liked activities, things you have in common with your buddies. Very, very beneficial. No arguments. What I'm talking about is the very simple, small little habits that lead to very big changes, like the title of this podcast. It's the little incremental things that you do each and every day that they solidify into a routine that promotes your well-being, that promotes your wellness and the wellness of those closest to you, your family, your household, your community, your friends. These are the little things about staying hydrated, keeping a glass on the counter, tracking said intake, getting moving in the morning is great. After meal time is fantastic. You can implement a little morning walk, 10 minutes. You can implement a little after dinner walk. We can focus on keeping our metabolism working at its finest. These little bits, you don't have to walk for an hour. You don't have to walk for 2 hours. 10 minutes, 20 minutes in the morning if you want, 10 to 20 minutes after dinner. You're getting some sunshine, you're getting fresh air, you're promoting that vitamin D, you're staying hydrated, you're eating well, whatever that looks like for you. That's a journey for each and every one of us, and it changes all the time for me. How I ate 10 years ago is nothing like I ate 4 or 5 years ago, nothing like I ate 22 months ago, nothing like I eat today. They just look very, very different. They're clean and they have progressed in their cleanliness and in my consciousness. I have become more aware of my nutrition, and it perpetually progresses, and where it's going is just more and more fine-tuned to me and my personal needs. And then sleep, setting yourself up for good sleep. And that starts at the beginning of the day. If you can get that early morning sunrise light into your skin, you are starting yourself off for a great night's sleep that night. Circadian rhythm in alignment, whether you believe that or not. I think the superficial, which turn out to be compounding effects, turn out to be substantial. But feeling better, getting your breath work under control, earthing, grounding, going barefoot out there, touching some trees as much as you can incorporate all of these things. I incorporate daily my walk, my breath work, and my grounding all in the same little section of my morning and my evening. I cap my day, get that early morning sunshine, and then at the end of the evening after dinner to walk my dinner off, try and give my metabolism a little kickstart, because I'm not going to eat again for about 16 hours. I want to give it a good push. So when I'm sleeping, 9:30 till 5:30, 6 o'clock, my body's doing all of its regeneration, all of its rejuvenation. I'm getting all of my rest and repair handled. These are the things that I'm talking about when I'm talking about everyday, incremental, systematic self-care. Not just a spa day, not just a golf day with the buddies, but each and every day committing to yourself that you're going to stay hydrated, eat well, move, and set yourself up for a great night's sleep. Connect with loved ones, have some time alone, document, journal. So again, hope not a strategy. If you want something, you have to take action towards obtaining it, ethically, of course. And in alignment with that, align your language and therefore your beliefs. So all three of those are congruent, okay? Try it on. Try to listen to some of the sentences you're saying to yourself and to other people. See if you can rearrange them, reframe them in such a way that they are more truthful for you, for the you that you are today. Every minute, every second, our bodies are going through all kinds of different transformations, cells regenerating. You literally aren't the same exact person today as you were yesterday. Speak that into the universe. Speak that to people you talk to. Say that to yourself. You can speak it in the mirror if you want. You can just say it inside your head. You can journal it out and embody what it is you want to become, what you are becoming, and speak it. And then you have to be it and do it, right? And then in the very end, you will have it. But more importantly, you will be it. Enjoy the journey. Join the wellness community. You can text for free. If you can text a US number, you can text us. Growing wellness community, really enjoying getting you guys' feedback. That number is 206-483-2960. Again, if you have any questions, any wins, any challenges you want to share, part of your story, if you have topics that you want to hear my take on a future episode, please text the word yes to 206-483-2960. And I'll be very excited. And I personally respond to those. So it's great to have you join us for that. If not, you're welcome to leave a comment down below if that's available to you. It is on YouTube. You can rate, review. If you found any value in this episode, you want to listen to it again, have at her. Do me a favor, share it with someone that you care about, who you think it might be beneficial for. We're just planting seeds, people. We're planting seeds. Like the lupine lady, I'm just dropping seeds and they will germinate, they will be watered, they will be nurtured. Some of them will blow away in the wind, but planting seeds. Until next time, stay awesome. Thank you so much for listening today. If you feel any part of this episode resonated with you, then please consider sharing it with a friend who may also find value in it. And remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And before you go, did you know we have a fantastic free text community? If you want more bite-sized health hacks and reminders delivered directly to your phone, absolutely free, then text keyword yes to 206-483-2960. Again, that's keyword yes to 206-483-2960. And we'll see you on the inside.